What is up, guys? Nolly here. Welcome to the first Call of Duty Ghosts video on this channel. Obviously, I've done Payday stuff only before now. Payday 2 videos will, of course, continue in the background alongside this game. However, in today's video, we're going to be looking at what I consider to be the best gun in the game, the best class setup, specifically for early game, when we're going to want to be ranking up quickly. Obviously, this game is very slow to rank up, and so it took me a little while to work out. The SC 2010 is quite good, and so is the Honey Badger. However, I feel I finally found it. That's quite a tongue twister. With the FAD, a gun that was actually from Modern Warfare 3. This mouse is really irritating me. So I'm on a PC, obviously, but I like to use my controller because they have added auto aim or aim assist in again, so that makes it a little easier. Anyway, the thing about the FAD is its fire rate is absolutely crazy for the assault rifles, and the assault rifles are already the dominating class. So you're not going to go wrong with any assault rifles, but however, this thing, highest rate of fire with moderate recoil. Moderate recoil is not a thing. First of all, I'm going to advise the foregrip on it, just so moderate recoil becomes no recoil. Moderate recoil is fine, you don't have to worry about it, and also the silencer is going to keep you off radar, and it's just generally going to be good when people are really relying on their radar. A lot of this stuff, by the way, is opening class stuff. You can get it very early on, and probably about level 4. And that's why I've chosen it for this early game guide. So for the secondary, completely doesn't matter. The FAD, if you're not running scavenger like I am, is going to run out of ammo, so something relatively reliable. The secondaries aren't great, but something you can swap out to, like the P226, which I got with a silencer when I chose this class specifically. So, onto the perks. Now I've gone and got rid of my lethal and my tactical because I find that you just throw them away and don't... It's a waste of it for the life. You know, you throw them away, you use them, you may get a little bit of use out of it, but these perks are going to go on through that entire life. So let's look at them from the level 1 perk. So we've got ready up. Weapon is ready faster after sprinting. This is just useful for me. You guys might not want to do it. A lot of these level 1 perks aren't great. Gambler is, I hear, good, but it's a bit of a risk. And if you're going to be throwing a lot of grenades, obviously we're not, so that's not worth it. So let's look at ready up. For someone like me who runs around a lot and really needs that quick aim. Unfortunately, I haven't got quick draw just yet. What I have got is sleight of hand. That's always worth picking up early on. Sleight of hand, the FAD, sorry, I was about to call it the TAR, does reload quite slowly, and sleight of hand is just going to completely eliminate that problem, as it always has. Scavenger, again, is not a necessity, especially if you're running a secondary, but this thing does run out of ammo incredibly quickly. Another thing to note, by the way, is the clip size on this gun. I haven't got any full gameplay for you, because I did have a gameplay, but there is in fact no theatre mode. I can't show it to you. It was like a 32-3 on Prison Break, and it was a nice example of how to use the gun and get kills quickly with it. Because the thing has no recoil and it kills very quickly. It's deadly, it's just great fun to use. Next up, I use sitrep. This is perfect early game when everybody is using satcoms. It actually helps you seek them out. Especially when used within my adjacent to my final perk. So we use sitrep to help us find the enemy when they place down whatever equipment they're using, and I use it just as that to seek them out and get rid of it, because it's a real pain to the team. Lots of satcoms going around right now. Dead silence is very good, and I would possibly choose that over scavenger, especially with footsteps being so loud in this game. If you guys have a good headset like I've just recently purchased, the Call of Duty Ghost headset that is, then dead silence is definitely a good way to go, so you're not hearing your own damn footsteps. Finally, though, for the perk, it's a grade 3 perk, and it is off the grid. Undetectable on the minimap by SATCOM and radar pings. This is something that we're going to move away from later, but this is an early level build, early on in the game's life, where everybody, as I said earlier, runs SATCOM. So when you can be undetectable, everyone loves their ghost or their assassin. So this is a sort of mini version of that, and it's worth running. So finally, for the strike package, it's very, very normal. So we're running the SATCOM, first of all, just because everybody does that. It's going to help out the rest of the team significantly, the same as I've always used UAV. And obviously you can stack them an early game, like I said, everyone's running it. It's only going to be better. Next up, Guard Dog is actually really quite good. I didn't think he was, but especially in the Blitz game mode, which I've been playing a lot with my friends, He is really helpful for the spawn trapping we've been doing, because there are slightly more solid spawns in Blitz, and I've just found him useful even just to take shots for me and give me more time to aim up and kill, especially without the quick draw perk yet. Finally, the sentry gun is an interesting one. Sentry gun was amazing in Black Ops 2, and in this game it's been toned down. I would honestly say that run the sentry gun as a kill streak reward for the noise it makes. I am joking, but the noise is amazing. No, the sentry gun is really good for covering positions. You can use it very aggressively, and as long as you're close to it, you will keep it alive and definitely get kills. I've used it just on straight corridors. People can't get towards it. They don't know how to get rid of it. Obviously, knifing is a one-hit kill to it. It is at risk to that, so make sure you have it covering all possibilities. And that is the class setup. I'm just going to show you in a little bit of gameplay footage, not actually in-game an in-game match that'll be coming tomorrow, but just the sort of recoil and fire rate on the FAD. Okay, so I am here and specifically testing out the FAD. I don't have the rest of the kill streak setup on. It is slightly framey, I must admit. It doesn't deal very well with fraps. My computer struggles a bit with this game. Don't worry, the next gen console stuff will be coming soon, and so there will be no issue. Okay, so I'm going to show you first of all the recoil on this gun. This gun basically does not kick. Every bullet is fired around the exact same area. As you can see, there is very little deviation. Even as I go further away, if I burst fire it, it's perfect. If I auto it, it doesn't kick at all. One thing you will notice in this game is actually your assault rifles are gonna really kick. Even the starting ones that everyone sort of raving about, no, it doesn't kick. You'll see how quickly I go down through my ammunition. That is a clip that shows the very fast fire rate, but also that 42 round magazine is not bad at all, especially running scavenger. That's going to give you lots of ammo to spray all over the place. So I would honestly advise using this gun. Its hip fire spread is also something I'd like to talk about. Sometimes certain guns lend themselves to hip firing better. It seems to have something to do with the shape of the gun. So you imagine a gun like the MSMC from Call of Duty Black Ops 2. That gun was very good at hip firing, specifically with the laser sight, but the gun itself was very good at hip firing. It was an SMG. All SMGs are, really. However, the fact that it was quite long and slender made it at least feel even better, and that's the same thing for this gun. I find myself winning gunfights because I shoot the first couple like that, and it's an easy gunfight one. So if you guys want to try out the FAD, if you're playing Call of Duty Ghosts, please do. I really enjoy it. I have not seen a lot of it online, and the FAD was a good gun in Modern Warfare 3, but it certainly wasn't standout, whereas in this game, I went from scraping 1.5 KDs to hitting 10 KDs, 5 consistently KDs, so that is a huge difference. So I definitely advise running this gun. I have noticed the differences, and you guys should too. That's a lot for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the Call of Duty stuff, and I will see you in the next one.